Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals, and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us for a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves.
This is Botched, a D&D podcast. Mwah! Mwah! Botched!
Previously on Botched.
We met a horse. He does math if you put sticks in front of him. But he makes my brain do weird tickles and I see words with my ears.
And he dresses up real nice.
He cleans up real good.
I'm beautiful.
Also, Willie's contagious.
Unconscious.
He's dead weight like always.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 11th episode of our 7th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as the group has sort of split a bit. Heck and Besame are taking the lifeless Willie someplace or other, while
He's not lifeless.
he's not
Get some
moving.
Viagra, everything will be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. While Ned is planning to ride Buttercup.
Wait, is that like a Clerks reference?
Clerks reference?
Too dark, sorry.
Don't know. Haven't seen it.
Dead man with an erection.
Cut it out! Cut it out!
Okay, so let's start with Besame and Heck. You know, you guys, where are you taking this ding-dong?
What do you think? Do you think that we should take him to the church, or should we just go to the bar?
Sell him for
He does
parts.
need Jesus, but I need a drink.
You could sell him for parts.
What's closer, the bar or the church?
Closer? Technically the church. It's actually pretty close to the stable area. Because
They've got wine there.
they might.
Let's go take like 20 communions.
So you guys
Dress up different each time.
carry Willie over
My
to
patron is going to be pissed.
He'll be all right.
You carry Willie over to the church, and there's a couple people in there. There's not too many. It's pretty quiet, and it's a very rundown building. Like, it doesn't get very much love and attention. And there is a priest of sorts in there.
Wait, is your patron going to be pissed because they have low alcohol tolerance? Because they're going to be pissed drunk? Oh, never mind.
Nope.
Too late. It's a good joke 20 seconds ago.
Oh,
Was it?
So there's
Anyways.
a priest in there?
Yeah.
What do they look like?
Very portly, bald and old, black clothes, very draped over them like a muumuu. And, sorry, not to offend you, Besame, with
A moo-moo.
muumuu, but, yeah, so that's what they look like.
Hello, fat old woman.
Old man!
Oh. Well, I mean,
I'm 37!
sorry, you're wearing a dress.
I'm
so,
37! I'm not old!
Look, I have a traditional view of gender roles. Leave me alone.
Bessie May,
Yes.
clothing do not have genders.
No, but look how curvy that guy is. Look at those hips.
They don't lie!
Anyway, do you believe in transubstantiation?
You're the one talking for him.
Don't. Are you here for communion?
Yeah, I want to drink your god's blood.
We're all out of wafers. They're so delicious.
Good. That just dilutes the blood.
Well, oh my God. Is that a dead man?
No, he's just, useless.
Sleeping.
Oh, you're right. He's a dwarf. He's not a man.
Let's shove him in a pew there. Heck, he's greasier than I thought he was, somehow.
Whoa.
Yes, I think his little critters are crawling onto my bark.
Ugh. Let me brush him off there for you.
Definitely. You definitely now have some lice or small bugs crawling around on you.
I'm sorry,
On your chassis.
I've been taking of the sacrament a bit. What What brings you here?
The sacrament.
Oh. We'll have some. It's right here.
This is the best church ever.
Yeah, he's just got an open bottle
Do
of
you
wine.
worship short kings too?
Well, if you're taller than me, you're not that short.
I don't
I'm
think you
5'7".
understood my question.
I know.
Who do you worship?
The god of this church.
Ignacio.
Sure, Ignacio.
Iglesia.
We're the worshippers of Ignacio. And his remix to Ignition. Oh, wait.
Nope.
Nope.
Sure, I'll drink with your pagan god.
Okay.
Bottoms up.
Heck, what were we supposed to be doing?
Yeah, I'm not fully
with this
prepared to take
unconscious
this.
corpse? I don't know what's happening.
I think we should investigate this church's relationship with death.
Oh, that's a great idea. Hey, what do you know about death?
I know,
Hold on. And then he gets really sober really quick.
Okay.
I grab him by the collar. What do you know about death?
What do you want to know about death?
I mean,
I've seen death.
why does he wear the mask?
What do you mean?
He doesn't wear a mask?
No, he just has a hat, rides around in the dark, and...
Is he a hot chick? Yes.
Define hot chick.
All right, like
Identifies
you
as
look at death and
female.
you're like, whoa.
Not really. I mean, no one really talks to it. Has some feminine
I would
features.
prefer if you said them.
Sorry,
That would be my preference.
Well, I say it because it's an otherworldly entity, not a human.
Yes. Well, all
It's
right.
still sentient.
Yeah.
It's not an object.
Okay.
I mean, they're not an object.
Okay. Them. I haven't asked them. No one talks to them because it's death. They'll fucking kill you. It's death.
I mean,
You wanna go have
they
a
will
chat
kill
with
all
death?
of us eventually.
Exactly.
Yes.
Let's not make it sooner rather than later.
Are you sure no one talks to them?
Well, I mean, obviously Smiling Tom does because they're buddy-buddy.
Okay, tell us about that.
What do you want me to tell you?
Elaborate.
Well, I mean,
How do you know?
everybody knows.
We didn't, obviously.
Do they come through this town?
What? From time to time, yeah. I mean, Smiling Tom owns this entire region.
Oh, did Bessie, did you know that?
I mean,
You
know,
weren't
I
warned
guess.
before you came into this region about Smiling Tom?
I mean, there were signs, but we didn't read them.
Well, that sounds like your own hubris.
Shut up, give me another bottle.
All right, there you go. Get drunk, and you can
All right.
get fat like me.
Hell yeah.
This wine's full of sugar.
I don't think that I will get fat, but all right.
You won't. You're a metal wood creature or something. I don't know. Don't have an ounce of fat on you.
Padre, do
I'm-
death and the devil have like a beef?
Yeah.
Are they beefing?
Well, I mean, if you believe the rumors, probably, yeah, a little bit, since, the devil's probably not the biggest fan of old Smiling Tom, if you believe the stories.
Tell us the stories.
Well, the story is that Smiling Tom tried to make a deal with the devil, and then as soon as the devil agreed to it, he turned around and shot the devil in the back. The devil's been too scared to come back up to him since.
You saying the little bastard shot him in the ass?
Yep, right in the buttock.
Wow.
Yep. Not long after that, they say that Smiling Tom saddled up with death. They became real chummy. Now Smiling Tom can't even die. So even if we wanted to do something about it, we can't. You shoot him all you want. It's fine. He'll just beat you to death with a rock.
How would one go about undoing something like that?
Well, you'd have to convince death to not let Smiling Tom live forever. I mean, I suppose there's also a chance that there's like a... Well, you know what? Let me roll to see how smart this stupid priest is. He's very smart. I mean, there's
He's just drunk. He's not dumb.
There's hearsay, that there's certain spells, old magic that, you
Heck,
can...
you know magic.
You can entrance death, or even, some say, control death, or sort of lord over death. So that's a possibility too, I suppose. Then I guess you just have to figure out a way to break that spell if that's the case.
Heck, you're the moral compass of the group. Is it unethical to lord over death?
I feel it would be, yes.
What if
To
it's
use
just
it
for a
for your
little
own
bit?
gain. I think that it's possible that we should ask Death if they prefer the way that Smiling Tom lords over them. It's possible that Death does not appreciate being used as a tool by Smiling Tom.
Wait,
So would not
wait.
appreciate it if we did it as well.
Wait, but is Death being used as a tool, or is Death doing this to Tom on purpose willingly? It sounded more like a willing thing.
Well, we don't know for sure. We should find that out.
No, Willie's the one unconscious at your feet.
Oh, right.
Oh, Tom, yeah.
You just hear him gurgle breathing.
Chickums.
Meanwhile, at the pony show. So,
All right.
Ned, what are you wearing as you ride this very fancy-looking horse right now?
My finest black suit and black mask.
Okay. So you guys trot on over to the field with the fences and all that jazz.
I don't have a cowboy hat on, just a fancy mask.
Okay. You trot on over there.
Well,
And I mean, there are horses doing the events and whatnot, but nobody knows who you are. Somebody does walk over and they're like, "Can I help you?"
hi.
Hi.
My name's Justice, and I'm riding Buttercup.
Okay.
We're a late entry.
What are you talking about? This isn't a competition.
It is now.
What? These are Blondie's horses, and he likes to have them trained.
And I'm here to show Blondie that his horses are trained like shit because Buttercup is the best around.
So, I'm just confused for a second. Are you trying to sell us the horse, or are you trying to sell us your services?
Yes,
All right.
Horse services.
my horse services.
Let me go ask
This
somebody.
is the smartest fucking horse you've ever seen.
Let me go ask. Fucking weirdos. So he wanders over to the stables, and you see him pointing to a rather serious-looking fellow who looks back at you, and he scowls, and the
I smile.
guy seems to be explaining things, and he's not pointing nefariously or anything like that. He's just sort of like talking at him, and the guy sort of looks you up and down and gives a subtle nod.
No, yeah, I'm 5'9", I'm real tall.
You're on top of a horse.
Yeah, I look real tall.
Sure. So, okay. So yeah, so the guy comes back over. Well, he said you can, if you can impress, we'll think about buying your horse and maybe your services as well. But if you don't, we're gonna break that horse's legs and probably shoot you in the stomach.
Oh, well, that's intense. Can you put out at the very end of this? So we're going to do a physical show, but then an intelligence show. Can you put out 3 objects of your choice, and I'll have the horse pick the correct one per your instruction?
You're telling me your horse can understand?
Only me.
Oh, what objects are you talking about?
Any objects.
All right.
I speak horse.
Sure. So you see that the guy looks around the stable for something that he can find 3 of. And he finds 3 buckets, and he puts something in the buckets. You don't know what, but he lines 3 buckets up.
How am I supposed to tell the horse to pick the right bucket if I don't know what's in the bucket?
What?
Like a blue cloth and
He
a rag
reaches
doll.
in and he
Yeah.
pulls it up, and there's a rat.
Okay.
He put it in one of the buckets. He's
Okay.
like, isn't the horse just going to
Three-card
know?
Monty.
Because he literally watched me put it in a bucket.
Are we playing 3-card ratty? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't understand what you want.
Fucking,
Literally, he can see me put this
Right.
rat in this bucket.
but it's a horse.
So they don't have visual understanding?
I don't know, fucking.
Do they
get
not
a-
remember things?
Put out a stool, and then an apple, and then something else, and I'll tell him to get the right thing.
All right. Okay.
You moron.
This is what you told me to do. Whatever.
I said get 3 different things, and you got 3 buckets. They're the same thing.
One of them has a rat in it. That's different.
So 2 of them are the same.
Well, no, that one's a wood bucket. And that one's a metal bucket. It's different. There's subtle differences, but
Okay,
But anyways, so he takes the stuff back. He leaves one of the buckets out, the wooden bucket, with the rat in it. And then he goes over and he gets a cantaloupe and he puts that down. Then he goes back over, comes back, and he puts down a, looks like a stool.
Okay.
He just puts those 3 things down. He's like, all right, you need me to time you? Like, what do you...
Well, what does a normal show horse do here?
So what you notice is they're not really going for speed. They're mostly going for style.
Okay.
In terms of like how they jump over the things, and then obviously the last jump is the biggest. So it's not so much about like doing it at a speed, but they don't know who the fuck you are, so they don't know what you're going for.
I'm the best jockey that ever lived, motherfucker.
All right, I'm just asking questions because I don't know what your intentions are here. So you got 5 steeples. So.
I whisper and explain the situation to Buttercup. There's 5 steeples and a big jump at the end. And we're going for style, not speed.
What the fuck's a steeple?
I thought you would know because you're a horse.
I'm not a show horse.
Can you
I'm
ask?
not trying to. I'm not choking. I'm not trying to make.
Can you ask the other horse what you're supposed to do?
Who is your daddy and what does he do? And then the other horse explains it to me, I guess.
In other words, just like you just jump over the stick.
Oh, stick. I know stick.
It's like a twirly colored log thing. You just gotta jump over it.
I don't know.
Have you never done this before? Says the horse.
Pete never made me do that.
Okay, what are you doing here?
Trying to find Pete?
I'm trying to find Pete.
Okay, well you better do it right because they're gonna break your legs.
I'm not worried about that. I just gotta jump over sticks.
Okay.
Oh, hey Buttercup. I pat his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Asked him if they smelled any elves recently.
Hells?
Elves.
Oh, sorry. In Arnold Schwarzenegger voice, have you smelled any elves recently?
And the horse literally points over to one of the other riders, and there's an elvish rider. I mean, yeah, there's one right there.
No, yeah, that didn't go. That didn't go the way that we thought it
Okay.
would, buddy.
Well, maybe another one some other time. Once we gain access to whatever we're doing here.
I'm not sure either.
This was your idea.
It was. I didn't see it going this way. That's okay.
And they're like, now, it's not just about jumping over the sticks. You got to do it with style. So, like, it's not easy.
Like a Benihana.
Yeah, like a Benihana. Spinning eggs and shit.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah. So, they lead you over to the first jump, and they're like, all right, do your routine.
So if I'm proficient in athletics, do I get to assist?
It wouldn't be athletics. It would be animal handling. Buttercup is proficient in athletics because Buttercup's a horse.
Okay.
I am.
So Buttercup is doing athletics.
Uh-huh.
And since I am able to be understood by Buttercup, I don't have to do animal handling. I can just say, do the thing.
Yeah,
Nice.
but you're not going to give him any bonus just by telling him to do a thing.
Can I do acrobatics to do like a flip while he's
Sure.
jumping to make it more showmanship?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna jump over the thing.
Yep.
And in the middle of the jump, you're gonna do a backflip
I
and
am.
land back in the saddle.
Fuck yeah. And I'm going to be
Back in the
I'm gonna be,
saddle
like,
again.
in surfing mode the whole time. I'm not going to be like riding.
Or
Okay.
you're just standing.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ned gets up on top of Buttercup as you prepare to go over the first steeple.
And I T-pose over the steeple.
Okay. Buttercup, roll athletics to jump over the steeple. This one's
All right.
the easiest.
I back up. I, dig at the dirt a little bit. I take off running. I roll athletics, and I get a 16 plus 4, 20.
Nice.
Yeah. That's it's super easy. You jump over it like it's nothing. Ned, do your acrobatics.
Motherfucking also 20.
You
Non-natural.
You like the moment Buttercup is at the highest point of the jump, you then do the backflip and land perfectly back on Buttercup as Buttercup lands on the ground.
Are people watching?
Oh yeah, people are watching. They're like, "What the hell?"
Fuck yeah.
And you notice that the few hands or farm hands that were over along the fence. Now you notice that they're like telling people to come on over and check this out. So now you're getting kind of an audience growing here.
I look over at the other horses and I say, "Hasta la vista, baby."
And they're just like, I don't know what that means. I'm a horse. Next jump.
Next jump.
Oh, next
It's
jump.
a little bit higher. It's just in a circle.
This one's a little bit, yeah. So it's almost in a horseshoe shape for these jumps. So the next jump is a little bit harder.
Just same roll.
Yep, athletics.
Oh, okay.
Ned, what are you doing this time?
I'm gonna dip off to the side and do like a Cirque du Soleil ab pose in an L off the side of the saddle.
Okay. Buttercup, what is your athletics?
+4, so I got 22
Oh, yeah.
because I got 18.
Like it's nothing. You jump so high over this rung. It's nothing to you. Ned, you do your weird little L pose off the side, and everyone's like, ooh, ah, you get some claps and whatnot. Even the grizzled gentleman back at the front of the barn that was giving you the murder stare looks like he's stood up a little bit and is taking a serious interest in what's going on. Next jump, a little harder.
I'm glad I never
Basically
actually
at
go for
the
that one. I just
top
did
of
it.
the horseshoe. Buttercup, roll me athletics. Ned, roll acrobatics and tell me what you're doing.
This is the best roll ever. Okay. I'm going to do a one-handed handstand
Okay.
with my legs outstretched while Buttercup jumps.
I'm trying to jump. Every
Let's get a
time I click
24.
a button, it opens up Tailspire.
So are you +4 with your like a horse's strength and proficiency, or
I have no idea. My athletics is +4.
Okay.
Is that
okay?
+4 +2 because of his
I don't
proficiency?
know. Did you choose as a proficient skill when you rolled this character?
No.
So it should be
Athletics
+6
is
all
not-
day.
So, yeah, it should be +6.
Oh, okay. All right. So let me roll that. So 8 + 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You barely clear this bar. I mean,
The hooves
barely.
clip it a little bit, but it stays
Just
on.
a little bit. It's quite close, and you know that this isn't even the hardest bar, but this is the closest you get to failure. Meanwhile, Ned, you do that one-handed handstand on the back with your legs up in a Y pose, I'm
Yeah.
guessing. And everyone, ooh,
And I flip him the bird.
what? They're like, like, what? What? You flip everyone the bird?
Except for the people that are important.
Okay. Just checking.
So not the stable hand guy that I talked to earlier, and not the bucket stool guy.
Sure. Luckily, no one throws anything at you on your next jump. So, next jump. So you have 2 more to go. They're getting progressively harder. So Buttercup, this one harder than the rest you've done so far.
Okay,
Athletics for
so-
you, and then Ned, roll me your acrobatics and tell me whatever it is that you do.
Hey, I gotta figure out what I'm doing before I roll.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's hard for. I'm gonna try and do a spin in the middle of my jump.
Okay.
And while he's
So-
spinning, I'm going to cartwheel across his back.
18. Oh my god. 24 because I rolled 18.
So it doesn't even make sense from a physics standpoint, but
How
you
the horse does a spin.
because you jump and then spin sideways
It's like a video game.
Like a
I held
helicopter.
the right trigger.
well over the bar. And it's fucking weird. Meanwhile, Ned, what are you doing?
Doing a cartwheel while he does that.
Okay.
And to get back to... So, thank God he rolled so high, I hope. Because I rolled a 9 on the die, which is a 14 with my +5.
So he's doing his helicopter spin over the bar. You go to do your handstand, and you literally just get one hand down. So it looks kind of similar to the last pose you did, and then you slip, and you fall on the horse, but arms stretched around it. So everyone's like, "Oh, this is a shitty move. That one sucked."
The horse doesn't save me with a great roll.
I mean, he still did what he was doing,
Okay.
and you didn't fall all the way off.
So I'm like straddling the neck
Yes.
of Buttercup right
yeah,
now.
you're
Okay.
just straddling.
Okay.
What a pain in the neck.
Yow.
So Buttercup, you get done spinning like a helicopter and land on the ground, and you're riding towards that last big jump. This one's the biggest of all of them. So this
Gotta
one's
go
going to be the
big.
hardest of them all as well. So one last athletics, and then Ned, this is your big finish, so
Yeah.
you have to think of something super crazy.
Can I do a triple sow cow?
What is that?
I don't know.
Let me look it
You
up.
got to do the triple Lindy.
Okay, so I start at the neck of the horse,
Sow cow? Sow chow.
and then I'll do a.
That's a figure skating.
Yeah, no,
thing.
that's why it's a funny joke. All right, so I'll start at the neck of the horse. I'm gripping the neck of the horse with my thighs,
Okay.
and then I do like a bridge, and grab onto the back of the saddle,
Okay.
and do a round off the butt of the horse, and then land on the ground as the horse clears the jump, and do like the gymnastics Y pose.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Butter-
see if I clear.
Buttercup, you roll me your athletics, and Ned, you roll me your acrobatics.
These fucking dice are great.
14.
I got the wolf's head, which is a nat 20.
Ooh. So, Buttercup, that last move, your helicopter, kind of took it out of you. You don't even get high enough to clear the last bar. You just shoulder check this bar and shatter it as you just ride right through it. Meanwhile, Ned does his weird cat bridge,
Handstand cat bridge into a...
backflip off the horse and lands with arms out. As you hit the ground, you realize, oh no, he fucked up the last jump.
I carry strung it, though.
But you do a great job. It looks great. So, yeah. And some people still clap just because the rest of your show was so impressive. Other people laugh at you. There are a number of people laughing at Buttercup and Ned. And then a few people just like, fucking guys. You just too big for your britches. You just too big a head. That's what you got.
Wait. It's not over.
Because people start to move away a little.
Come back. It's not over.
Like, what now?
There are 3 objects
Oh, I forgot about these.
picked at random by the stable hand, whose name is
Gary.
Gary. Gary, you've never met this horse before, have you? It's a yes or no question, Gary.
Hey, so think about it. You know, that horse does kind of seem a little familiar.
Have you ever spoken with it? Because I can speak to it.
I mean, I can't say I've ever conversated with a horse.
Okay.
Horse, yes. Horse,
Okay.
no.
We don't know about your personal life, Gary. Gary, pick an object and only tell it to me by whispers in my ear.
All right. And he goes over to you, and he whispers in your ear, rat bucket.
I tell Ned to get, or I'm Ned. I tell Buttercup to get
Come
the
on,
rat
Ned.
bucket
You could get the bucket.
because we speak together.
Sure. So Buttercup.
Which one's the rat bucket?
It's the bucket with a rat
Yeah,
in it.
there's a bucket and
Because
two
he
other
made him get
things.
3 different objects. And
Oh, see, that's the part where I missed it because I was choking to death.
There's a bucket, a cantaloupe, and a stool.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a wood bucket with a rat in it.
All right. So I'm supposed to just walk over and like pick it up with my teeth and give it to Gary?
Yeah,
Is that the
Bring
I'm
it to
asking
Gary.
you, Ned.
I think so. It's weird to ask any more questions. I just get the bucket.
Okay, so I go and I look at each object. I'm trying to make it look convincing, like it's
Sure.
not too
Like
obvious.
you're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about it. And
Keep
then
quiet,
I,
everybody, while he
It's
thinks.
like, that dumb
Oh,
horse
yeah.
doesn't know nothing about buckets or cantaloupes or stools. That horse is dumb. Horses are dumb. Everybody knows horses are dumb.
Prove him wrong,
look-
Buttercup.
I look at Gary very angrily, and then I pick up the rat bucket and I bring it over to Gary, and I kind of dump it on his head.
So you do that, and the crowd erupts in laughter. Eat a dick, Gary. And Gary's like, oh, goddamn Patrice, come here. My little rat buddy. And puts it in his pocket. And so the gentleman who gave you the go-ahead to go in sort of ushers Ned over. Gives him a very subtle, like, 2 fingers, come hither to you.
Hey, how's it going?
Well,
That horse is smart, right?
sure. I was really hoping to break your legs and whatnot. And so I know the deal was that if you fucked up, I was going to break the legs and shoot you in the stomach.
The horse, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, but, you know, you did stumble at the end there, but...
I mean, I didn't.
Well, okay, it's your horse. I'm putting you guys together in the same boat.
Gotcha.
Or
As
no boat.
a team, we
I
stumbled.
stomp a couple times. Way to be a team player. Nobody can hear me but Ned because I'm whispering.
Sure.
Like, way to be a team player,
Yeah.
Dick.
So he's just like, so I will let you have an audience with Blondie. He has been looking for a new horse, so I think it's all right if you meet with him. But I would not be all showy with him because he will shoot you right in the face and just take your horse anyway.
Oh, damn.
So I would be very careful how you conversate with him.
Okay. Does Blondie capture other riders who disobey him?
No?
Okay.
I mean, define disobey him.
I don't know, like...
I mean, if you try and steal from him,
I whispered
capture?
I whispered to
capture.
Blondie.
He's going to shoot you.
I whispered to Blondie, what did your elf rider... What did Pete do? Why is
Buttercup?
Pete... Yeah. To Buttercup, I say, hey, Buttercup. Why is Pete in Blondie jail?
Honestly, I'm not sure 100%, but I think it's because Pete can teach animals how to be psychic communicators.
You're a good horsey. I rub his neck. Okay. I'm ready.
Oh, all right.
By ourselves? Okay.
You can,
Yeah,
you can tie your horse up
Wait,
in the...
hold on. I think my friends went to the church.
Okay. And as we cut back to the church, we're going to take a break. Hey everybody, this is Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, and I just want to give a shout out. A new podcast has started. A Pokemon TTRPG, that's tabletop role-playing game for those that do not know, and it's about Pokemon trainers who get started at training Pokemon later than normally you would, because typically it's kids. The show is called Late Starters. It's pretty fantastic. You can find it on most podcatchers, so go check out Late Starters wherever you can. Here's a clip.
In a world filled with magical, mystical creatures
What did you just say?
and places beyond imagination,
Like my neighborhood? Who is this person?
our three brave heroes
Chonks, that's us. She's talking about... Oh, wait, no. She said 3, and there's only 2 of us.
will traverse the perils set forth before them by their game master,
Hi, my name's Austin.
and will show us the true meaning of... I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to lie to people. Listen, do you want to listen to 4 really nerdy people play a Pokemon TTRPG? You don't have to answer, because I already know that. You do. Just listen to these early reviews. I didn't even know what was happening. Okay, probably shouldn't have read that one. What about this one? Just don't be surprised when the Pokemon are pronounced wrong. Lol. I mean, come on now. Okay, forget the reviews. Just, you need to listen to Late Starters coming this November to wherever you get your podcasts, because it's going to be a ton of fun. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Like I said, you can find Late Starters on most of your podcatchers, so go check it out. Hey everybody, this is Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, and I'm here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. Now, I know you're saying, Dennis, you do this all the time. Like, we get it. What are you trying to tell us about? Well, this month's Patreon extravaganza, the bi-weekly episodes, which you can get for, I believe, $5 a month, is Thanksgiving themed. But it is set in the far-flung future of the current season that we find ourselves in. So it's a Western kind of, sort of, but it's all about turkeys. Let's take a listen.
As you feel Chunkarita, Roy, and Frieder all like plant their asses firmly on you, you know to do a kind of a they've done this before, so you know to do like a core bracing procedure where you flex
rigid.
your abdominal muscles and you just, you become completely rigid like a Hank sled, right? You put your hands behind you like your Naruto.
This is what I do when bears come
and
by.
you just flatten out. toes pointed straight back, stiff as a board.
Yep.
So
It's called a Hank.
as you
It's called
hit
a
the
Hank
floor,
plank, boys and head.
you make a Hank plank. That's correct. And as you hit the floor,
We ain't making
their
hanky
asses
planky.
hit you.
Or a buck truck, either way. Yeah, that's not even the tip of the iceberg of weirdness for what that episode turns into, but whatever. Head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast. Subscribe today. $5 a month will get you those bi-weekly episodes, which by now we are at thousands of hours of content. So $5 will get you thousands of hours of content, and every month you get a couple hours more. All right, back to the show. And we're back. Meanwhile, in the church of Ignacio, Besame and
Ignacio's Iglesia.
I only heard Ignacio. So, you guys been drinking and talking about death.
Iglesia means church, Dennis.
I'm aware.
Why were you arguing with me?
Also, it would be Iglesia.
It would be Ignacio's Iglesia.
Iglesia, yeah.
Enrique.
El Iglesia del Ignacio. De Ignacio.
Wow.
Me Lamo.
Way to appropriate.
I'm speaking a language. That's not appropriation. It's just speaking a language.
It's not appropriate, Stephen. Anyways.
It's his
Okay.
characters is appropriating, not Steven. It's okay.
No, it's always
Base is
Stephen.
terrible.
Besame and Heck, what are you doing?
So, you're telling me that Death and the Devil kissed on the mouth,
I didn't
and
say.
they had a child,
What?
and that child's name was Sonic the Hedgehog.
We
And-
have been talking for the last hour and a half about stars. I don't know where you got Devil kissing the Death and getting Sonic the Hedgehog. What is this? What is this? We've been talking
You
about
told me
space
that
and
this was
stars.
your OC fanfic.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure I heard those exact words. Heck, am I lying?
I interpreted stars as rings when he said it, yes.
Yeah, golden rings.
What? So you think that the Devil and Death kissed on the mouth and made stars?
That's how
And
mommies and
then-
daddies make babies.
There was that small fox creature that had the many tails.
Miles Prowler. Anyway, so where does Death live? Where's Death's house?
What do you mean? I don't. What? You think I have their address?
Is there like a map to the stars?
What? Why would anyone want to go? I
Do
mean,
you know
look.
where one could find a summoning ritual?
I can tell you where it's. Let me actually check. I don't know any more than I've told you. I botched.
Is there like a Stonehenge nearby?
I mean, obviously they made the deal out there somewhere, but I don't know exactly where they made the deal. I don't know that part of the legend. You're gonna have to ask somebody else.
Thank you. I will think long and hard about this sonic creature.
Weren't you drunk a minute ago, old priest man?
Yeah, you said he sobered up instantly.
I did. You're right.
What did you want me to do with your friend there, who's passed out?
Oh, he'll probably be fine, honestly.
So you just gonna leave him here while you?
Yeah, just leave him in the church.
What do you think? Is that what you're doing? I mean, you can leave him here if you want.
I mean, is he going to be safe?
Yeah.
Is there like a sack of Ignacio?
A sack. Yeah, I mean, I can put him in a sack. I've got potato sacks. I can throw him in there.
Do we have to invoke sanctuary so no one will mess with him?
I mean, I'll put him in a sack and just throw him in a closet. Nobody will know anything.
All right, that works, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it might have spiders in there.
Oh,
Not,
he might enjoy that.
Not giant spiders or anything like that. We're just talking normal spiders, you know.
The chicken will watch over him.
The chicken?
The canary, sorry.
Oh, yes. I mean, he has a small bird with him. I'm sure that'll eat those spiders or something. So,
Yeah.
you want to just throw him in the sack or not? What are we doing? We doing this
Yeah,
thing?
let's put him in the sack. Let's do that.
Great. So, you throw him in the sack, and he ties up the sack and just tosses it in a closet and just slams the door and then claps his hands. All right, well, my work here is done. Praise Ignacio. You guys are still
All
here?
right, should we find Ned?
I don't know who Ned is, so probably.
I'm not talking to you. Oh,
I
wait,
can't
I'm
tell.
sorry. I'm supposed to be polite. Bessie May,
Yes.
should we go and find Ned? Because I am more than a little frightened that we're going to walk out these doors and it's just going to be fire and chaos and people running around with no limbs.
You think Buttercup would let that happen?
I would hope that Buttercup would prevent it, but
Buttercup's
is
real
Ned.
strong.
that's true.
Okay.
Not strong
guys
enough
are-
to jump over a gate.
Well, not a tall one.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out the door.
Okay, so you head out the door. Nothing's on fire that you can tell. No chaos, no
thank
screaming.
goodness.
Just the normal comings and goings that you heard before you came into the church.
Praise Ignacio.
You meander on over to the field where they were before, and you catch the end of the show. Not the failure. You only catch him picking a bucket with a rat and then dumping it on some guy's head.
Hey.
You see Ned go and Buttercup go over to some guy. Looks like he's some sort of serious guy. And then it looks as though the person is sort of ushering Ned into the building while leaving Buttercup in the stables. That's what you
Man,
guys
this
see.
is some bullshit. I gotta stay outside.
Oh wait, I think I see the breeders over there.
What?
The breeders of the horse.
Oh, okay. Gary, go talk to the breeders. It's not my business. Gary runs over and goes in the direction that you pointed. And he's just wandering around, arms out, like, who am I supposed to be talking to? About horse cum? I don't know.
This horse is asexual, just so you know.
Okay. Fair enough. So, yeah. So he's just like, so are you ready to go in here and talk to Blondie or not?
I need
You're not taking your horse in the building.
Not the horse.
They can't go upstairs.
I
They
need-
can go up, but they can't get back down.
I need the owners and the breeders of the horse. They're very wise.
What?
The guys, the ones I sent your stable hand to get.
Oh, the robot and the cowboy?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're part of this. They're part of this program.
So he ushers
They're
over.
integral.
He ushers over Heck and Besame. So, you breed these horses?
I stamp out nearby and I say, just go with it.
Yes.
Yeah, we make them kiss on the mouth,
Yes.
and then they have babies.
That's how reproduction
All right.
occurs.
So, all right. Well, I mean, that's a little unorthodox. I don't know if I've ever heard of.
Well, you
Horse
see the
breeder.
results yourself.
Hey, I can't argue with the results.
The true secret of horse breeding is all teeth, all the time.
All teeth, all the time. All right.
That's a show title.
Okay. Well, I was just offering Ned here, your rider, to go in and talk to Blondie about possibly purchasing Buttercup and Ned's training, but obviously, he may want to talk to you two about animal husbandry, so
Yeah.
you're more than welcome to join me to go in here.
I want to whisper up to my friends. I didn't think I'd get this far. I'm in real deep. I'm like buried up to my neck right now in the sand.
I wonder what that's like. Oh, no, I'm doing your voice. I'm sorry.
It's slowly. Well, for a little
That's a good
while,
joke.
you were going deep voice, and then a little while you were going Ned's high-pitched voice for a little bit, so it felt like he was just rubbing off on you, no matter what he was doing.
Gravitas.
So, yeah, so he leads you into
I need you guys to help
headquarters.
me.
And you go in, and it's a very nice looking building on the inside. All the wood seems to be in utmost tip-top condition. And then you see lots of doors. It's just a long hallway with a lot of doors. And eventually he takes you to a door that leads upstairs. And he starts taking you up the stairs, and you go up to the top floor. And you're down another hallway. Now, perception check.
Ned gets a 6.
Okay. Heck and Besame?
Heck gets a 5.
Nice.
Besame?
The wood's real
I
nice.
got. I botched.
Wow.
All you can hear is a beep in your ears, Besame. But none of you notice anything as he leads you down to the end of the hallway, which appears to be where the point of the building is. And it's a very nice-looking door with a B on it, and he just opens it up. And inside, it looks like an office of sorts. Lots of velvet, reds and greens, and there's a big desk, and Blondie is just standing there looking out this very large circular window at the town. And he ushers you guys in, and he says, boss, these gentlemen, these people here, they you know what? They do a pretty decent job of making horse gummies and making good horses, and they do jumpies, and he does. This guy over here with the mask, he does flippies, and he could talk to the horse. He said he showed him. He pointed to an item and said, "Hey, you picked this up," and the horse did it. Anyways, I just thought you might want to talk to him, and then he just leaves. And the guy's like, "Who here talks to the horse?"
Oh,
Well, actually, the horse talks to all of us.
Does he?
Oh,
We have a very distinct connection with the horse, is
We're
what I
his
believe our
throuple.
friend is. Nope.
We're his hetero life mates.
Roll deception check.
Fuck.
but he does talk to us.
16.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's talking to you. You hear a
9.
of a gun, and he just turns around with a pistol in his hand. He's like, "Now, that horse seems an awful lot like the one we buried out in the desert from that old elvish wizard. I believe that horse's name is Buttercup. Now, it sounds like you guys brought Buttercup back. So now I'm wondering, why would you guys come back with that horse to talk to old Blondie?"
No, this horse's name is Stampy.
Roll deception.
17.
And let's see here. Stampy.
That sounds like a tax.
It's not. It's one dice.
That's called a die.
In the blink of an eye, like faster than you can even comprehend, heck, your left hand has a big hole in it as Blondie has shot a very large hole in your hand. Now, it's one thing I don't like is liars. And I know that that's Buttercup. So I don't know why you're lying to me. Why have you come here? And why have you brought Buttercup?
That's Stampy, first of all. And Stampy brought us here,
Okay.
not the other way around.
Why? Okay, why are you following a horse?
Because, I mean,
It
you
talks.
just going to let a talking
Why
horse walk
would-
off, man?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if it were me, I would have sold the talking horse.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. What do you think I did this whole show for?
So you came here. So the talking horse went along with your plan to sell him back to me.
No, that was his plan. We wanted
Also,
to come
you
along.
never take the first offer.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will take that horse off your hands for the low, low price of nothing. And I will allow you to live and leave here.
No, you did injure my hand, so you will be fixing that first.
Is literally anybody else with this guy.
He's the only person in this room.
I knock him out. I fucking knock him out.
Okay. Go knock him out.
Wait, I mean, you say that like it's a bad idea, voice in head.
No, it's fine. He's not high
All
level.
right, fine. I don't knock him out.
Go try and knock him out.
I could hear Tina from Bob's Burgers going.
No, go try and knock him out.
I seduce him.
How do you want to seduce him?
Show him your
I
undies.
lift up my skirt.
You have a skirt?
Yeah, I have a little skirt.
Okay.
I wore it in the live show. You don't remember? I have a little skirt.
Little skirt.
I
Yeah.
don't
It
remember.
covers up my big cow cock.
Okay.
It's covered in hair.
Voluptuous hair.
High or low, Besame?
Low.
I am sorry, but I am not into any of what you have going on here, sir.
This guy's a bigot.
Okay. He just stares blankly. It's just
I'm going to
silent.
ruin your reputation in this town.
Oh.
Nobody's
Okay.
going to want to do horse business with you
Okay.
once they find out who you really are.
Because I don't want to have sex with a cow person.
Look,
Why wouldn't you?
I will not have sex with you if you let us go.
I said I'll let you go. I just want the horse.
Okay? Well, no, you can't. That's the horse's choice, man.
No, it's a horse.
Buttercup, you want to go with this guy? I mean,
Buttercup's not in there.
I mean, Stampy.
He didn't bring Buttercup in the building.
He's on to us.
Cheese it.
You can run.
What did this horse do to you?
Nothing, but he knows too much. I need his owner for my own plans.
You don't have his owner?
I do have his owner.
Well, then sounds like everything is fine.
Yeah, everything is fine.
And you no
But
longer
I don't need Buttercup telling people about his owner and having them come here and snoop around.
We didn't even know that he had an owner, man. We just wanted to sell him.
Deception.
Let's fucking go, Charisma.
I got a 19. Pretty good. 19's pretty good.
He believes you.
Yeah.
Okay, so he kept that a secret from you. Interesting. Weird that he wouldn't tell you. But all right. Why are you poking around here then? Just to sell him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Voice
I tell you
changed.
what. For your troubles, I will give you 10 gold pieces.
Well, that's a lot.
I know, for that horse.
Each?
No, total. And then I'm going to shoot him in the head.
Oh. Can we say goodbye to him first?
Yeah?
We spent so much money on, grooming him.
You literally just met him today.
Well, sorry. It was, yeah, we spent a lot of our own money grooming him because we found him outside of a cave where wild turkeys attacked us and it was dangerous. And we want to, he was so pretty. I just want to say goodbye.
Okay, sure.
I feel his breath on my neck.
Go say bye to the horsey before I shoot it.
Okay.
Well, fuck.
That's dark. Oh, wow. This is a dark campaign.
Oh, this is the dark campaign?
Uh-huh.
We've never shot animals before.
He said that out loud.
Who?
No,
The
this
guy said he was going to shoot
Yeah.
Buttercup out loud.
He did.
He said, I'll give you 10
I-
gold, and then you guys could say bye, and I'm going to shoot the horse.
I have to punch him now.
No,
I can't not do that.
We could just try to help the horse escape if you don't attack him.
I'm sorry. I can't let this happen. Let's see if I have a useful spell.
Spell of punch.
He's got a gun out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cast darkness.
Okay. You cast darkness. Centered on, I'm assuming, him?
Centered on him.
Okay. Yeah. You
Oh.
cast darkness.
Oh, fuck, we're
I
doing
cast
this.
darkness.
We're doing this.
Okay.
Oh, now we're going to run.
You hear some clomping around
I say cheese it.
in the building. Like, lower down in the building. You
Yeah,
hear
we
some-
gotta help that horse.
Some clomping.
I say cheese it.
We
and
cheese it.
I run out of the darkness towards Buttercup and to grab Buttercup
Buttercup's not in
by the
room.
bridle.
So
Butter-
you
Buttercup-
run
Then
out
I
of the
grab
room.
Buttercup by the bridle and I run.
Buttercup is
Buttercup's
downstairs.
not there with you.
We didn't bring the horse
You
upstairs.
didn't bring the horse in the building. For
And then
the
we just
stuff.
cheese it.
Yeah, we just
To
cheese it, man.
Buttercup.
Sure. So you run back down the hallway, back down the stairs, and you notice that as you get down to the bottom floor, Buttercup is there and is kicking people and going crazy as if Buttercup has heard something that you guys were completely oblivious to.
Good horse.
And then
I can hear Pete. I can hear Pete. He stamps around.
Where's
and he
Pete?
kicks some guy in the chin.
just people are flying all over the place as Buttercup is just kicking the shit out of them.
Where is he?
Voice in head. Which direction is Pete?
Oh, he's like 3 doors down.
The band?
Yep.
He's in a band?
Yep. He
Okay.
lead
He's
singer
Superman the
3 doors
whole
down.
time.
Yeah, Superman. This way, and I bolt down the hallway, and
So it's
as I run,
right
all that
between you two.
the sound comes out really loud from.
Hi-ho,
the
Buttercup.
The constant screaming of the hooves. And Buttercup kicks open the door, and all of you who couldn't hear it before, you can very easily hear it now, is a chorus of hissing and kind of screaming. And as you guys enter in the room, you see that a frazzled elf who's shackled to the wall is talking to snakes, and there are numerous safes in the room.
Saves.
What the fuck?
Is it saves?
Plural of safes is saves.
The fuck?
Okay.
It's like leaves.
Okay.
I
Saves.
was not aware of that.
Yeah. Never heard
Or
that
wolves.
before. But okay. Saves. There are numerous saves in the room.
Horves.
Or orves.
Say, Buttercup?
Okay, we did it.
Is that you, Buttercup?
It's me, Pete.
He's been teaching. He's been making me teach snakes how to rob banks.
I'm not
the
going to
room
lie.
is-
That's pretty cool.
He really wants to rob banks.
Wow, that's awesome.
Like, really wants to rob them. So he's been teaching me. He's been making me teach these snakes how to rob banks, break into saves.
Saves.
I'm pretty sure it's just safes.
Yeah, it sounds right to me. I locked the door behind us.
Okay.
What?
I tell Pete,
Well, now you're locked
can
in
you
here with
convince
me.
the snake to undo your shackles?
Well, it's only been a day of teaching. It took me weeks to teach you how to talk. I'll try. I do very easily because I'm so good at what I do.
I look at
snakes.
Pete and I said, "Why didn't you think of that before, you moron?"
Hey, snickety snakes, can you get me out of these slocks? And snakes are like,
It's terrible.
Lick, 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 lick.
fucking asshole. And they just go over with the ends of their tails and just... And they undo the shackles.
Are the snoots of the snakes boopable?
You can boop the snakes.
I boop.
Do
one of
a
the
nature
snakes.
check.
Okay. Or animal handling.
Nope. I want you to do a nature check first.
All right, my nature's better. Good. 20.
They're poisonous.
Okay.
They're definitely
I
poisonous
boop it.
snakes.
But are they ill-tempered?
Maybe.
Animal handling? To boop the
Sure.
snoot?
Animal handling to boop the snoot.
I've been poisoned by snakes before. I'm not afraid. 8.
Okay.
I slowly boop the snoot.
I'm gonna have him.
It just bites your knuckle.
He tries to get the snakes to not bite you, but you go to boop and it just latches right onto your fingers.
Oh!
Not again.
You are now
Man's hubris is once again laid bare.
you are now poisoned.
Don't you mean Minotaur's hubris?
Look,
No, he's a
look,
bovine
Buttercup,
hero.
I don't tell you what you are.
That's true. My bad.
So he's a cowboy.
Ah!
So
Why did you say that name?
currently you're in a room filled with poisonous snakes. The door is locked, and Pete is unshackled. Buttercup, we have to get out of here.
Peeking
Is there? Okay. How do we get out of here? Have you been? Have you looked around in this building at all?
Well, my room doesn't have windows, but I'm gonna guess that's the back wall because I can hear the horsies. Try kicking it really hard.
All right. So I'm gonna.
Roll strength.
Can I get somebody to help?
Sure. Who wants to punch a wall?
I do.
I knew that.
do.
Gonna be this drunk boy.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna use our hooves, buddy.
Woo!
Buttercup, you roll strength, and Besame, you roll strength.
Where the hell is? Oh, that's not a skill. That's a.
That's just a stat.
19.
19.
And
Pretty good.
stupid tail spire opened up, so I gotta close it.
You're pretty good, kid.
I couldn't find my regular dice.
Does this horse have tail spiders?
No.
Tail spire. 21.
So you guys basically just so Buttercup, you rear up to back kick this wall while Besame just puts his shoulder down and headbutts the wall, and you two both hit it simultaneously, and it explodes the wall out. And there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of dust. But yeah, you are currently outside, right next to where the stables were before. People seem confused, and you hear what sounds like a bunch of people running over with guns. They haven't gotten there yet, but...
Pete, send the snakes after them.
Oh, all right. Snickety snakes. I don't know, fucking bite them or something. And the snake's like, fucking, all right. Yes. And they just all scurry out. The people with guns that show up, they're just firing wildly at the snakes and trying not to get bit and scattering. So you guys can run away at this moment.
We do.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, hold on. Guys, take all of the horses with you. I'm going to go get Willie.
Oh, fuck.
So you're leaving town then?
Why are we leaving town?
Can we pass without trace and just
We're
go
making a bad habit here.
We gotta find out things. Oh, wait, we did.
Well,
We didn't talk to enough people. Buttercup could be evil.
Yeah, Buttercup's a demon horse.
Buttercup could be the secret evil person of this town.
I'm fairly certain that pissing off the most powerful person in town is... that means we should leave.
That tracks.
I, Buttercup, will now drink the blood of the innocent because you have freed my master.
You unleashed my master.
I will not rest until the skull of every child is stamped beneath my hooves.
Yeah.
The sacrament is complete.
Anyways, so you
Fools
guys
believe me, master.
you guys run back to the church.
We
where
fucked up.
The rest of your horses are, and Willie is still in his sack in the church or whatever. Pete is on top of Buttercup, and he's just like, "Oh, thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?"
Tell everyone in every town that you come to that we are the good guys, I guess.
Who are you?
We've done very good things.
I don't know any of your
Tell
names.
them.
Tell the animals.
Oh,
Tell who what? I don't know you.
I stamp out a couple things, and it fills his brain with information about these guys.
Ned, Besame, Heck, and some guy named Willie.
And also that we're on the lookout to try to stop death from protecting Tom.
Why are we telling everybody our names?
maybe don't do that.
Wait, don't tell everybody that.
You're trying to stop Smiling Tom?
We're trying to
No.
bring hope back to these lands.
Be careful. If anyone finds out, you'll be dead.
You better not tell anybody
Okay,
that.
I'm
don't
not
tell
telling
them
anyone.
that.
I'm riding back out. I'm riding east. I'm going back to the Elvish lands.
Wait, what?
I'm going to leave the west. I'm going to go back out east to where, the wooded areas where the elves are.
Oh my
I
god.
don't want to be here anymore.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing. I think I know where my parents are.
Okay.
Get out of here. They're coming for you.
And so he rides off with Buttercup. Buttercup stops and looks back towards the group. Buttercup, is there anything you want to impart through some stamps before running?
Tell Willie I love him.
Weird. Okay.
Buttercup and
Get to
Pete
the trotter.
ride off, which is just constant screaming. We really need to work on that.
Come on, Kanta.
Oh, no.
You guys aren't horses. You don't hear that.
Gallop, I'm here.
So as Buttercup and Pete ride off into, not the sunset because it's not late enough in the day, but ride off into the distance, you can't even see them on the horizon anymore, and you guys go into the church. That is where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers, the OG Lone Ranger, Big Jim, The Nuck, Lord Chronic, Skinner, B-Mel, God King, Shanda Panda,
Brazer.
Lost Limey, Scabby Goose, Disgruntled Furniture, Zukari, Bread2287, Chris Wisdom. I think there's different fonts for different things and different letterings. If you want to support us, you can head over to a multitude of different websites that I'm decoding. FreedomValleyHorseBase.com. Dickblood.me. Dickbod. Dickblood. Buy it. Somebody. Dickblood.club.
Dickblood.
Cornhub.acu. Sexwithwookies.com. Pigrickets.com. Or just simply patreon.com/botched podcast. Botched podcast.
The fill is rubbing off on you where you just can't read it correctly.
Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro musics. Thank you to Swan named Emily for our art of everything.
You can find Gozer over at music_Gozer, by the way.
And as always,
well, before that,
thank you to our newest patron, CZ Drop.
Okay.
You're wonderful.
Thank you, CZ Drop. Also, thank you so much, Bill, for joining us. Where can people find you?
They can find me at nerdnest.tv, and that'll take you to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, everybody subscribe because Bill is almost at 30,000 subscribers. Is that correct?
On YouTube?
On YouTube. Yes, he can
I'm
taste
already
it.
subscribed. You want to be cool like me, don't you, kids?
That's right. I am
More
too.
than anything.
So anyways, thanks again, Bill. I really appreciate you coming out. It was great playing with you, and hopefully you had fun playing a horsey.
I did. It was awesome. I'm going to do it again as soon as I can.
Okay. And then, as always,
As you ruin yet another town with your shenanigans and run into a church to save probably a very, very passed out member of your party. From God? ? From death ? From himself ?
lice.
Scream botched. And we'll find you.
That's horseplay, baby.
See you next week, nerds. You can support each of us in our own little different ways. My first comic book has come out, and if you'd like to purchase it, you can head on over to www.hiveheadstudios.com, where you can even download a free sample of the book to see if it's something, up your alley. You can also support me over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over at YouTube or TikTok or any of his other social media at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad. You can support Jen by checking out her other podcasts like Horse Girls on all your podcatchers. You can also check her out on social media or Twitch at Jenna Chill with one L. And you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong. No dice.
Ruined
Get to
my
the
chance to
chopper.
ever come back.
Well, you can always do
I'm not
Patreon.
talking other horses. I don't have to do
Get to
Arnold
the-
quotes.
Get to the trotter. I'm going to use that.
Get to the trotter.
Come on, canter! Canter now!
Kinda.
Do it.